Welcome everyone, we are live and here with this week's episode of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Our wonderful crew is on the Sea Ghost, kicking butt and taking names, maybe a ship, I don't know. I'll do a little recap after we say who we are and who we're playing, and we will start with Nuggetosaurus. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great. I forgot that I go first.
Woo!
Hi, I'm Nuggetosaurus. I'm playing Polycapsa, the Air Genasi warlock who made a new friend and is concerned for his safety.
That's so nice of you to be concerned about your friend's safety. Someone who might not care in character would be D20 Coup de Grace. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm playing Morgor. He's an orc. Well, he's an artificer. I'm still working on exactly what he is, but yeah, he's gonna tear it up tonight.
Oh man, that's exciting. I'm excited. Those words excite me. They also would excite Deception check. How are you tonight?
Oh, after hearing all the options for Morgor, I don't know if excitement is really the word we're going with
Shit
right
is
now.
gonna tear it up tonight, and I'm just like,
Oh,
ooh.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Deception check. I'm playing Gothos Elheim. He is a dwarven barbarian who has just recently turned to the path of giants. So it should be a lot of fun.
What should be a lot of fun indeed. And last but certainly not least, Shiny Pilot, how are you?
Hello, doing good. I'll be playing Ty. He is a paladin sea elf, and we're on the track. We're gonna find out who this killer is, right?
You already killed the killer.
Right.
I have
there's
her
no
face.
hidden extra killers, right?
I don't know, you have to find out, but as far as
I have my suspicions. We didn't finish this, but
oh,
anyways,
okay.
yeah, I'm excited to play together.
And that just leaves me, the Dungeon Master. So, last couple weeks, our group of adventurers, they all met at Polly's uncle's funeral, Orion Capsa, and that led to them exploring his old house because they suspected it might be a murder and not just an unfortunate death. They looked at the house, and yeah, suspicions confirmed. It definitely was a murder. They had a smuggler make a confession. He's in jail now, and they found out that the murderer was one Captain Deadeyes of the Sea Ghost. So, you know, that was cool, and so the town was like, hey, they're kind of some pain-in-the-butt smugglers. Could you go take care of them and, like, return the stolen goods? And y'all were like, hey, okay. Vengeance for Orion, and, you know, maybe get a boat. I don't know. They'll figure it out. And so they snuck up with their two guards that they had accompany them. One was to signal the Sea Ghost to get them to weigh anchor for the transit of goods so that they could catch them off guard. They got lucky, and it was a foggy night. They climbed aboard, left Giorgio on the ship, the little boat that they'd taken over. Boarded the ship and swept up. They killed a bunch of pirates, some in slightly unconventional ways, and then others in just flagrant displays of bloodshed and magic. They did kill Captain Deadeyes, the first mate, the bosun, etc., etc., and it sounds very quiet on the ship. There are a few unexplored areas. I think there's one quarters that they haven't explored, and then they are currently in the hold, and there's also the bilges they haven't checked out. But in one of the quarters where they currently already have explored, there are 3 lizard folk in hammocks that are sleeping that have not rolled above a 5 in perception checks. So they are currently still asleep, despite the carnage that has already happened aboard the ship. But who knows how long that's going to last. So we resume with you guys having rescued Oceanus, who was a captured sea elf who told you that his tribe was a bit concerned about the movements of this ship because it seemed really unusual. They kept weighing anchor to some random spot kind of 10 miles outside of Saltmarsh, and it was just a little strange. But he got found out and they captured him. So that's kind of where you guys left off, is if you freed Orion and you fought the people in the cargo hold. And that's where we're gonna pick up. Y'all were discussing what you wanted to do about the lizard folk upstairs.
booth again.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but we found like the payment
Yes, you did. You found for stolen weapons or for
weapons.
this for smuggled weapons, presumably to the lizard folk,
Right.
because the signature was a very poorly drawn, like stick figure lizard with its tongue sticking up.
So what are we gonna do? Give them a refund and send them on their way?
Look,
Yes.
either that or we should turn them into the town guard. Let them deal with the situation.
I feel like if we were to turn the lizard folk over to the town guard, they would just be murdered because that's typically how they have dealt with lizard folk in the past. I don't think that's necessarily fair to our sleeping friends upstairs.
Well, I mean, less blood on our hands. I mean,
I could just go
Says
in there.
the paladin.
Yes, it's the
We would
paladin.
be
I'm open
delivering
vengeance.
people.
Okay.
We would be delivering people to their deaths, so that's still blood on our hands.
I mean, I could just kill them now.
But they're sleeping.
Yeah, that
Well,
wouldn't
that
be
makes it
right.
easier.
Morgor, that wouldn't be right.
They're also defenseless.
That makes it even easier.
That makes it worse.
How?
Because you're murdering sleeping creatures?
It's so easy.
I will also
Dungeon
point out
Master,
that Orion or Oceanus only speaks Elvish and Aquan, so he has no idea what you guys are talking about, which is probably a good thing. And
Probably.
yes, deception check.
I was going to say, what is the opinion of like our camp, our group compared to like what do people think of these lizard men?
So the lizard folk, they
good question.
don't have a great reputation in Saltmarsh. They live in the marshes, kind of north of Saltmarsh, typically, kind of where the area where Morgor's from, and they've been known to be, lately they've been more aggressive. They've been more aggressive than usual, a little more weirdly territorial of certain areas.
But
And there's
not,
definitely
like-
a lot more movement.
They don't sneak into the villages and steal babies, and
They're
they
not
aren't, like-
antagonistic,
They're not typically
Okay,
antagonistic.
all right. So okay,
except
So,
for
yeah.
recently.
Except they've gotten more antagonistic recently, but it's odd. It's not typical behavior for them. They usually just kind of keep to their area. There have been a couple wars in the past between Saltmarsh and the lizard folk, but it's been a while. Yeah, during wars, it's a bit more. They're a bit more
different, yeah.
guerrilla tactic-y, but you guys haven't been at war for decades.
Maybe they have some sort of new charismatic lizard leader.
They
They're going on
were
lizard
smuggling in
campaigns.
iron weapons to somewhere.
Mhm.
How
Okay,
often
I-
do
I
lizards
used to
use
do it.
iron weapons?
It's not their
think
usual.
Yeah, it's not
Our best course of action would be to return the payment to them and set them loose back on land. Turn in the weapons to the guard, along with the smuggled objects, smuggled goods,
It probably would be
as we were contracted to do.
that would be the least antagonizing option. So I'd agree with that.
Do we get to
Morgor,
keep anything?
We do, Morgor. We'll get our reward.
We'll keep some. We get paid by the
Yeah,
council.
we get our reward.
My thought is I don't want to agitate the lizard folk any more than they are already agitated.
They
So I
don't
think
seem very agitated right now.
because they're sleeping, but them as a group, as a unity, are unusually aggressive lately,
I mean,
and I don't want to make that worse.
do you want me to go tell them to get out?
I mean, we don't have to say
Right.
we found the payment. They were dealing with pirates.
I don't
That
know if
feels
they'd buy-
dishonest to
I don't know
me,
if they'd buy
but
that.
Pirates.
I will. In the regards to the payment, I will go with what the group decides. But like I said, that feels dishonest to me.
I mean, I'd say we just keep them.
I will.
I
will
mean,
put
we're
it,
gonna need a crew for this ship.
I will put it this way to you, Polly.
They're loyal to their people.
These creatures.
Oh, not for long.
These creatures. These creatures dealt with the pirates who killed your uncle.
I am aware of that.
Who knows if their need for these weapons caused the pirates to be in this location? So they are as much at fault at the fight for the death of your uncle as any others.
As much as I would wish to follow that line of thought, my reasoning now is Priya. I don't want to do anything that agitates them further and causes them to attack Saltmarsh, where my daughter is safely tucked away.
Could be some
Okay.
ramifications.
Then I hate to agree with Morgor, but killing them would be the best option.
And when the lizard folk find out that we are the ones who did it, because we did just let a bunch of pirates go.
Did we let any go?
Yes, more
Did
than
they-
several of them escaped.
I know a bunch jumped ship.
And were killed in the water, I thought.
Because there was a
There was
a
two
bunch.
Who made it out from the cargo hold
From
and
the
jumped ship.
hold.
Now you don't know what's happened to them since then. Giorgio might.
I say Giorgio, old chap. I don't know why I went into that accent. But...
I don't think he can hear us. He's on the dinghy outside.
He's like
of the
on
ship.
he's on the opposite side. He's like one
He's in
wall
pretty
away.
bad shape, too.
Mm-hmm.
He may have
I
been
should
fighting
probably
those
go
two
help-
who
I should probably go
escaped.
heal him.
As am I. I'm
Um,
at like less than half health.
Okay,
Just FYI.
Ty's like, wait a minute, we should check out Giorgio. Let's talk about this in a minute, and he'll go up. And
Let's
go
talk
check
about
out
this on the
Giorgio.
deck and not in the hold. Something.
Yeah. Ty's gonna go up. It's time to go
Sure.
upstairs.
Whoop, upstairs.
Whoop.
Yep.
Giorgio,
He's over the top, and you see him like leaning on like
are you
the railing of the ship. He goes, yes, sir.
are you alive?
Alive, sir. Yes.
Are you injured badly?
Oh, I am injured, yes, sir. I don't define badly.
Are you about to die?
I don't think so. I've been stabbed a few times. Pirates
Okay,
kept falling over the side railing into the boat.
That's injured badly, Giorgio. I'm coming up to heal you.
Alright.
Stab wounds, injured badly.
I've
He'll
been
go up
stabbed a
and-
few times.
You've been stabbed a few ways.
He has been.
He'll let's see.
I got better.
Actions.
Get better.
Yeah,
Be
got better.
fine.
I'm gonna do the lay on hands to heal him up.
Oh,
How much
he'll
health is he
appreciate
missing?
that. See, he's like a guard guy, dude, bro.
Guard guy, you bro.
A guard guy, dude, bro. City guard. Let's see. Pull up his stats. He's missing like 15.
Yeah, well,
he's
he
like
gets
half.
5.
He's half.
He gets
He's
5.
appreciative for the 5. Some of the deeper gashes like close up, and now it's a lot of cuts and nicks and scrapes. But
Alright,
you
well, that's-
you resolved the stab wound that he had.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's all I can give him for the moment. I'd give more, but that's it.
As,
He was down a half. He was
as
down to 50.
Ty takes care of Giorgio.
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 I'm gonna turn to Oceanus and in Aquan, I guess, Primordial.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
because he can speak Elvish.
He can speak
He does
Elvish. Yeah.
Yeah.
In either one. I'm gonna ask, do you know anything of the lizard folk that are on this ship?
I believe they boarded this ship after I had already been captured. Wasn't able to hear much. But let's see if he knows anything super exciting. I think I overheard something. 'Cause there's another secret area on the other side of the wall that I was imprisoned on. You know that's where the weapons were. Said something
Right.
about smuggling weapons for the lizard folk.
Yes, we did find those.
They'd made a payment of some kind, and they were getting weapons smuggled, and they'd picked some up, I believe, along the way.
Okay, good to know. Thank you. We're just trying to figure out there are 3 lizard folk that are sleeping in one of the rooms upstairs, and we're just trying to figure out what to do with them. So,
Well, if you want a non-violent option, you could give them the weapons they wish to have smuggled, or their payment, I suppose.
You know, that it was my thought to give them back the payment. I don't feel comfortable giving them the weapons because their lizard folk tribes have been quite aggressive towards Saltmarsh
They have been
recently.
aggressive lately, yeah. Even in the water.
Yes, even in the water. Oh,
Mm.
okay.
That's why I was
So-
partially sent to investigate.
Investigate. That makes sense. Yes, my thought was to give them the payment and turn them loose. My companions.
They don't want to turn them loose. The easiest way to be to slit their throats in their sleep.
Yes. But my thought on that is we did let some pirates go. And if the lizard folk
Have you
find
done
out
a
that we were the ones to
Head
do it.
count of bodies? I mean, how good of swimmer were they? What, humans? Because that's what.
Were they? They were human, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Humans, halflings, no aquatic or semi-aquatic races.
They weren't ocean-faring people, so they could have drowned. That would have been preferable. Hey, Ty, just in common.
Yes.
Can you ask Giorgio if he saw what happened to the other two pirates? Did they drown? Did they get eaten by a shark?
Hey, Giorgio.
Yeah, I heard, sir. They tumbled over deck as if running from their lives for something into the boat, and then began attacking me to try to take the boat. So I killed them.
Oh,
Oh, perfect.
good job. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, it was me or them, and I really didn't want to die. So,
Good job, Giorgio.
thank you.
Definitely gonna tell them how good you did.
Oh, great.
Well done.
Yes, please. Yes, thank you.
Then, in that case, we can kill the lizard folk if that's what y'all wish.
So
In
now
that case, we
the
kill 'em.
pirates didn't get away.
As
Because
long
you
as
nuked
it
the
doesn't-
ones in the water, and then
Yeah.
I rolled to see which side of the boat they would flee on, and they were gonna flee on the side closer to shore, so they all tumbled into the boat, and then we're like, a tiny boat to escape in, and he was like, no. No.
No.
And he didn't get killed in the 2v1 fight. So yeah, Giorgio
nice.
did a good job. It's a good thing you left him in the boat.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
would have just been like, where'd our boat go?
So, Morgor, please feel free if you'd like
Oh.
to.
Gothos
Kill
gives you a
them.
high five.
All right.
Ty just shakes his head, going, "I
Alright,
don't
they're
like
gonna
this,
make-
but I'm not."
Would you like first?
I want to sneak in,
Yep. Give me a stealth check.
you know. Oh man, I'm not very good at that.
Yeah, I have my maul out already.
Mm-hmm.
Now they wake up.
Okay, so for mental picture,
see.
what race are you again, Gothos?
Gothos is a dwarf.
A dwarf. Okay, that's right.
All right,
yes.
they were in area 7. I'm just
It's
gonna
about to
pull
be a
up
very
the-
big dwarf.
Yeah.
Cool. I just want to make sure I have the right stats up. And again, they are just so perceptive.
Oh, wonderful.
That's never the worst,
Disadvantage.
man.
My gosh. 14, and they finally rolled above a 5 with disadvantage. So they will wake up when Morgor enters.
Damn it, Morgor.
Shh.
You open the door.
Lay back down and die.
that is creepy as hell.
And,
So creepy.
Lizard folk don't particularly take kindly to that threat. In particular, lay down and die. So we're gonna roll some initiatives for everyone who wants to be involved in the lizard folk fight. We're gonna add in.
I
Please.
see the list needs to be cleared first.
No, I'll just see. There we go.
Okay.
I'll just update everyone else's.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
I got a 5.
I love that. Okay.
Glad that I'm
5.
rolling well to start the evening.
All right, Oceanus is he's 10. Lizzo got a 5 as well. There go Lazaro, that's a 13. Regular Liz.
I mean, I was trying to make this,
11 for Polly.
non-horrific. You know.
You mean slitting their throats while they're
Mm.
sleeping was non-horrific?
Yeah. Look,
Okay.
and they pass away in their sleep. They're fine.
Ty, what
Except
did
for
you
that
get?
one moment when they wake
Ah,
as you're
but
just
whatever. Now they know they're gonna die. Okay.
Ty, what did you get?
Ty's not participating.
Oh, Ty's
I'd
not
rather be
participating?
surprised.
No, I'm staying on deck.
Okay.
Is all I'm
okay.
saying.
Giorgio is also gonna stay on the little boat like he's supposed to.
Ty doesn't want any part of it.
Morgor, you do get to go first.
All right.
So, and they are still prone because they've woken up, but they haven't,
All right.
grabbed their weapons or anything
I
yet.
said this would have
So you'll
been
have an
much
advantage.
easier if you were unconscious.
23 will hit.
Oh, no, that doesn't work. Okay. Does it really only do that much damage?
You do your weapon damage too.
Oh, that's the secondary damage. Okay.
Yeah, that's the secondary damage.
There we go.
6.
Pretty terrible.
But they are close enough together that you can definitely get that secondary damage on one of them.
Alright.
So.
Boom, boom.
Boop.
And I believe that will, end my turn. You know, try
Yes. What a tyrant.
to move out of Gorthos's way. But,
Oh, you don't have to. Don't worry.
Uh-huh. I'm done.
Liz is gonna go as they've been slashed, and she's gonna grab. I need more combat-y music. Hold on, I selected something just for this. Boom. There we go. More dramatic. All right, still pretty chill but dramatic. And Liz is going to. Liz has a heavy club, but is very enraged that you made a swing, so is just gonna try to bite you and then do a heavy club.
Dang!
So let's see, Liz +4. Okay, that makes sense. No,
Listen to
Accidentally-
2 attacks. Oh, that's
accidentally
trouble.
exited out of the roll20. That is not what I wanted to do. By this life.
Trying to close the character sheet. Close the.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that happens.
Boop. That's for the bite, and that's for the heavy club. 13 or 10. I don't think either of
nope.
those hit you.
Nope.
Alright. Lazaro is going to try to do a heavy club and a spiked shield.
Okay.
8 and 7. No, they're waking up.
Yeah.
They're not prone anymore, but they've gotten up and grabbed weapons, shields. Polly,
This would been much easier if you just stayed sleeping.
you hear violence.
So kind of like Ty, I'm not actually gonna participate. I'm gonna go up onto the deck and stand near Ty and just hold an Eldritch Blast if any of them try to run.
I love that.
Yeah,
I'll keep that in mind.
Ty's doing the same, blocking force, but not involved.
Oceanus is gonna take after y'all two's lead because you're the two who've been speaking with me. He's gonna just hold back with the crossbow that he picked up from one of the dead pirates. Lizzo's gonna try to bite you, and then also club you. Go with Markwar because you're right there. But I don't think an 11 or a 9 will hit you. So, that's just how it's gonna be.
You're not rolling too well against my armor.
Yep. Well, Gothos, you're up.
Gothos gets angry.
Understandable.
Well, quietly angry, and becomes a large creature with a reach of 10 feet. And so he'll just reach over the head of Morgor and hit
nice.
something in the head with a ball is what he's
Bonk.
going to do.
Love it.
So Maul Bonk. Here we go. Let's roll that. Okay. That's an 11.
Does not hit. The lizard folk they've got thick, scaly, tough hides.
Okay. Glad to see I'm rolling well.
We're gonna make a
Looks like
perception
it's
check.
the theme of the night.
Yeah, we're doing great
We're
here.
doing so great. Let's see here. Make a perception check for this one. Okay.
This one. What is this one?
I wouldn't worry about it.
It's making perception checks. I'm worried.
Ty and George, Morgor, you're up again.
Morgor slash again.
Morgor slash.
attack there. This 14 hit.
Just misses.
Ah, poop. I think that's what I got.
Okay. Much the same. Gonna go for a bite and a club from Liz. 13 and a 9. I don't think those hit you again. Lizara is gonna try to club and shield you. Oh, an 18 might hit.
That'll hit.
12 won't. So you might get you get a club, I believe, from
Bonk.
one bonk.
I was not planning on this.
Boop. For 8 points
Dang!
of bludgeoning damage. Max damage on the club, but just a bonk, solid bonk.
Right in the middle of the forehead.
Ow! Is going to attack you as well. Gonna go for a maul and a bite. 12. Whoa, what just happened there? Not what I said to do.
Olga, are you okay?
Just
And
a
a
little
natural 20.
I'm just fine until you interrupted my combat. Ow!
Well, actually, it needs to be double dice. 2d6. Oh my god!
Fuck!
Max damage! 14 piercing
Are
damage
you okay?
as it
More-
bites down on your shoulder.
Are you conscious?
That is most of my hit points,
I
but not all of them.
believe I've rolled max damage dice on every attack I have hit you with. Because if
This is supposed to be easy! I'm done.
I love to think that Morgor is yelling that for real. So dang, this is supposed to be easy. Polly, you hear that? It's a mild concern from Gothos, maybe. And angry lizard folk noises.
Yeah, I'm just still holding
Okay.
unless they come out.
Alright. Same. Lizzo's gonna, let's see. So it was 1, 2, yeah, Lizzo's gonna attack. Alright.
I wasn't expecting 3 sleeping lizard men to put up such a fight.
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay, then you're good. Lizzo does not hit you. Gothos, you see, these lizard folk are quite angry at Morgor for saying, die in
Guess
your
I need
sleep.
to be
Lay
a little
down
bit
and
more-
die.
I will recklessly attack now because it
Okay.
looks like Morgor might have
I mean,
bitten off or had
they-
had more bitten off than he
it
could
seems
chew.
that they can't reach you to attack until they get through Morgor, so that's probably a safe bet.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm going to reckless attack with the maul, the one that's the most injured one in
Yep.
there.
Uh-huh. It's the first one Morgor hit,
Okay.
because it's the only one.
Okay, 17.
Definitely hits.
Okay. That'd be 10 damage.
Mm-hmm. All
And
right.
if that's it, I get
And
one
that's
attack.
it. They look not great. They look very
Okay.
injured.
Not great is a good thing.
It's a good thing. More than bloodied. They look
Okay.
more than bloodied. All right. And out from this little basket in the corner. Hold on. Get him all right.
Oh shit. They had a pet.
They might have had a pet. How do I swap layers in this thing? There we go. I forgot to do the new thing. GM
A
layer.
little confusing.
Yeah. There we go. Whoop! A little pseudo dragon pops up.
Hey, you can't fight for them. You fight for me now.
And the
You're too
pseudo
quick to die.
dragon,
Strike
Seeing-
against your master, pseudo dragon.
seeing that its master, Lizzo, is under attack, seems distraught and is going to try to sting you.
No.
So,
Laugh, you get knocked out by a pseudo dragon.
Look, it's possible.
7 does not hit you.
No.
The stinger goes wide.
I'm just gonna need to grab Morgor and pull him
Turd.
behind me and crawl
I'm
into the room.
fine. I'm fine.
It's your turn, Morgor.
I'm going to strike back against them.
All right. The most injured one?
Yeah.
Probably. Then there might be only 2 left.
Boom.
That 20 will definitely hit.
Yeah.
How do you want to kill this lizard folk?
Well, while they're asleep.
Well, what's your second pick?
No. I just want to slice like right through that one,
Yeah.
and then into the other one with a green flame blade.
I love it. For sure. I'm with that green flame blade. I think it's a D6. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice. They'll take another 3 fire damage. They keep getting singed and they're not thrilled about it.
And then I'm gonna move into that spot. And then I'm done.
Oop. Yep. Easily done.
He's like,
You-
"Yeah, go hit the big thing outside."
Getting out of
You
that
can-
spot
I'm
does
fine,
give
I'm
an
fine.
attack of opportunity, though,
Oh, that's
from the other
some
one.
horse manure right there.
Because you're
All right.
moving out more than 5 feet
Can
away.
I try and interpose?
No.
Stop
Sure.
him, you know.
You can
I-
you
Yeah.
can slide in if you want. I mean, you're
well, I mean,
you're large.
Can I really slide
It's
through that
fine.
5-foot door as a
Oh.
large dwarf?
That is true. You are a large-sized creature. No, not really.
You gotta expand a token point.
I just reach in and pull the guy over. You know, I can do that. That'd be fun.
There you go. You're more appropriate now.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah,
Boom.
there you go.
Yeah, you're not fitting through that doorway.
Morgor.
All right. We're just gonna just a little. That's an 18 hit you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fudge.
Max damage, max damage, max damage.
I'm out.
You're unconscious?
You put me out.
You're the one who
If
wanted
you
to
roll
move
max
away.
damage 3 times in a row with a crit, you're gonna put someone down. All right, that's how it works.
Morgor.
Goodness.
I can't believe I was like, surely not more than 2 attacks at max damage. What are the odds of rolling 6s on 46 rolled at different times with other dice in between? Like, honestly, though. Okay. Well, you see that little club on the back of the head as Morgor tries to walk to the other side of the cabin. Which is gonna, they're gonna be like, oh, cool, he's dead. So Lazaro's gonna come to the doorway and attack you, Gothos. Whew. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
All
16
right.
does hit.
So this will be with its spike shield.
Okay.
So it'll be 7 piercing damage. I did not roll max damage. I rolled 1 away
Okay.
from max.
And
So-
I am raging, so that's
So
half
you
damage.
half it, yes. I will say, Polly, you hear a loud thud as Morgor's body hits the deck, so to speak.
And
Is
a
that
very
inside that
low
little
ch-
room.
okay in there?
Morgor's napping. I'll be done in
Oh.
a moment.
Gah!
Okay.
It's a blood nap. Yeah.
You see like some red kind of piddle out under the door a little bit.
He's a
as always.
humancer. It's okay. It's fine.
Okay. Do you want some help or just hang back?
Morgor seems to be. He might need help. I'm okay.
Well, I can't do anything about that. So.
Just tell Ty.
Oh yeah. He's a little distracted right now.
You see Ty over by
I'll
the
just hang back.
railing, taking a little restroom break.
I'm just. Yep. I'll just wait here.
He's like behind like the upper deck. You just hear the
Yeah,
sound of
still can
running
hear
water.
it, so I'm still
Yeah.
like, covering
Yeah.
my eyes. That's it. I'm just gonna same thing. Hold my Eldritch Blast if any of
Okay.
them come out.
Oceanus is gonna hold his crossbow next to you, like, we're gonna just, okay, we're holding. Cool. Lizzo's gonna try to attack you. You've got more cover, though. It's harder for Lizzo to get at an angle to get you, so these will be at disadvantage.
I'll be
Um,
even because I reckless.
Okay, so it'll be even.
So, yep. 23 hits.
3 hits. This will be a club. 5 bludgeoning. Alright.
So 2.
I just had to knock Morgor out, and then I stopped rolling max damage for every hit.
Mm-hmm.
Gothos, it's your turn.
Okay, reckless hammer guy directly in front of me.
Go for it.
23 and
Definitely
23.
hits. Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll that. 15 damage.
Yeah, how do you
15
want to kill him?
bludgeoning.
He had exactly 15 left.
Like I'm literally like playing pool with a maul through the doorway at this point in time. So I just hit him right in the chest, and he collapses
He
over,
goes-
shoots to the door to like just
Flies
kinda
in the
grab
back,
other guy,
kind of get
pulling him
wraps
out.
up in the hammock a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit of croquet.
No.
Just-
Trying to make sure this damage is right.
All right.
Oh, that's actually I keep forgetting to add my rage. That would add 2 more, but he's already dead.
Oh,
so
he's already dead.
now
You're
he's
good.
really really
He's
dead.
super dead. Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
That's my turn.
Little pseudo dragon friend is going to. Oh, I can also change their name. Oops.
With a bonus action, could I pull Morgar out through the door and kind of set him beside me?
Since you're large sized, I'd say that you can grab him back with the pullback on your club.
Yank
On your
him out,
mace,
set him
just
aside.
yoink.
Morgar
there you go,
napping,
he's
need
asleep.
help.
All right. Let's add. Boop. 3. Mims is gonna kind of flut over and like hover on his master's shoulder, waiting for his master to do something. Ty Morgor is drugged out with the backswing of Gothos's mace, or maul, unconscious. Seems he's received a large bludgeoning wounds in various places.
Some bites.
Yeah, I
bites.
heard he got max damage.
3
On
times
every
in
attack.
a row, one of which was a crit. Yeah, it was pretty
Alright.
rough.
Can Ty stabilize him somehow? 'Cause
Make me
I'm
medicine
assuming he's
check.
unconscious. Yeah. Alright, medicine check. I don't have any healing spells left. 8. Okay.
There's a whole lot of holes, and you don't have enough
Yeah.
fingers for all the holes.
Oh god, so many holes.
Yeah, you might need some
Help me.
bandages or something.
Let me
It's a
get some
little
bandages,
under
some
pressure.
cloth.
You haven't expected Morgor to bleed this much. Bless. Yeah, that's not going to be quite enough to
I
stabilize
got a
him.
lot of blood.
You've got a lot of
You
blood.
make me bleed my own blood.
Yeah.
Georgio's in the boat. Morgor,
Giorgio,
make me a
get
death
over here.
saving throw, please.
Giorgio,
Save
get
there?
over,
Okay.
Yes, please.
over here and help me.
Ooh.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
that is a failure.
Oh.
That's dead. Polly, you see an unconscious Morgor with Ty doing very poor first aid on him.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, the turn order doesn't update until like the next
Oh,
turn for me.
sorry.
That's fine.
You're up, Polly.
Okay. Yeah, my roll 20 is very slow. Okay, I have poison. I don't have healing potions. No. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna help. Can I do like an assisted medicine?
Yes, you can give Ty the assist, or Ty can assist you. On
How
a
about
medicine
Ty
check.
assist you? I'm not doing very good right now.
Okay, Ty can assist you.
I will try.
So you'll get advantage on your medicine check.
Thank God, because that's a natural one.
Oh
Oh
god,
no, you end up killing
Okay,
him.
so with advantage, that's a 17.
that is enough to stabilize Morgor. Morgor, you no longer have
Okay.
to make death saving throws.
Yeah,
Okay.
the natural one is she pulls out a potion thinking it's healing, and
And
it's
it's
actually
poison.
poison.
You're like,
It's poison.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. Nope.
I saw that we have to cut the wound. We've got to cut the infection out, because that would have been the nat
yeah.
one. Yeah. Because lizard folk teeth are really known for being
Basic
infectious.
first aid. You get the steps backwards.
Yes.
Oh.
You've managed to stabilize him. Lizzo
Cool.
Come on,
is
Lizzo.
gonna step forward with her pseudo dragon on her shoulder and try to bite and club you, young Gothos.
Miss.
That one. Didn't you
Oh,
reckless?
reckless. Yeah, I
So-
reckless.
Okay, 12, still a miss.
Miss. Hit.
Okay, yeah. So a 16 will hit. Didn't get a crit. You'll take 1d6 plus 2 bludgeoning. Take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
After the halving it. Gothos, you're up.
Reckless, hammer, face, smash.
Reckless hammer, face smash. I love that. That's my favorite combo move.
Mm-hmm. I like it too.
Yep.
Okay, first roll is a 22. Second is... Okay, 22.
Yep, that hits for sure.
Rolling the damage. It's gonna be 14 with rage damage.
Mm-hmm. Definitely bloodied.
You know
One
what?
hit.
And I'm gonna pop my my ice on that one.
Go for it. Yeah.
I'll pop a little 6 damage of frost.
How do you want to kill this?
I'm just kind of poking the maul through the doorway.
Yeah.
And I do the same thing. This one hits, and then as I push it away, it just kind of shatters out in ice. And
I like it.
And yeah,
Very freezes
Yeah.
up the scales a bit. It's very aesthetic.
very aesthetic. And I look at the little pseudo dragon going, coochie coochie coo.
The pseudo dragon shoots you the dirtiest pseudo dragon look and is like,
Mhm.
and like rubbing like against its fallen master, like, move, wake up. And that's where the pseudo
You'd like
dragon
me
is
better.
going to be. Polly and Ty, you both will hear the pseudo dragon making little sad pseudo dragon noises. We are out of combat though. The pseudo dragon will not attack once its master is fallen.
Don't kill the little pseudo dragon.
I'm not going to. I said coochie coochie coo. It didn't like that. It's like freaking a finger in there the size of
If you try to
one of
poke the
Ty's
pseudo
legs.
dragon,
Just
gonna
like
try
trying
to
to
nip
scratch
at it.
Oh, too big. Someone want to go in there? I can't fit.
Sure. I will
Is
go.
Morgor okay?
Yes,
Be
Morgor will survive.
Oh, hold on. I pull out a potion. I've got a potion, and I'll
Okay.
just like kind of like. It's almost too small, so I put my hand over his mouth and I just crush the glass and let it drip into his mouth that way. So, what is that? 1d4 plus or 2d4 plus 4?
2d4.
Yes.
Okay.
Plus 2?
2d4
No,
plus 2 for a regular potion.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
2.
Uh,
Roll.
I'll pull
that.
out some rations.
Oh, you get
Okay.
8.
Nice. It's pretty good.
Really good. I'll pull out some rations
Mm-hmm.
and go over to the pseudo dragon and just. Because it didn't see me, I didn't fight, I didn't hurt
Yep.
its
It
master.
didn't. It didn't fight.
Gothos will just kind of pick up Morgor by the back of his
Ow.
armor and just kind of lift him up and carry him out of the way. Hello, little one.
Can I do like a persuasion check or
You
something
most
like
certainly
that to
can.
get this pseudo dragon to come with me?
Yes, you can. Make a persuasion check. You certainly can.
Morgor, how you feeling, buddy?
Ooh, okay. 18.
Like I've been hit by a whole bunch of and bit by a
Lizards.
whole bunch of lizard men. Put me down.
Okay. Pat him on the head.
And Polly, you hold out some rations to the little pseudo dragon, who looks very sad and is again nudging its owner, but sees the food and sees you and recognizes that you are one of the people that didn't. You're not one of the people that attacked its master. He's gonna like go up over to you, and you notice it's got a little tiny little collar on with like the little metal piece is like a copper coin that's been pounded flat and kind of smooth, and it has the name Bims.
Bims.
Bims. B-A-M-Z. You're not sure if that's how it should actually be spelled. Lizard folk aren't the best known for spelling things correctly, but it seems that was at least its name that it answered.
Oh, hello. Bims, would you like... I'm so sorry about your master. Come here, darling.
And I'll like scoop it up and feed it and pet it.
Yeah,
and-
it'll nibble sadly on some jerky, but cuddle up with you for
Oh.
comfort. And that's...
Bims. That's so
Try
cute.
sting me again. Alright. Shoot.
And yes, it seems that the lizard folk have been dealt with.
Oh,
All's
little
very
things.
quiet on the deck now of the Seacoast.
Gothos shrinks back down to normal size.
You big beefy boy.
Maybe next time let me go first.
All right.
So you can get hit by a whole bunch of lizard men?
They don't hurt.
Uh,
Look, I got a little scratch here. That was a bite. That was a maul. Yeah.
Well,
Maybe you taste better than I do.
Fair.
I don't know.
Oh, how about we get you kind of stabilized a little better here and cleaned up, get some of that blood off you there,
Mhm.
buddy, and I think we should probably head back now that everything's been settled for the moment.
There are still rooms we have not checked.
Oh, you're right.
Did you want to
Let's take a short rest.
search the lizard folks' room?
Ooh. That would
Probably
probably be
a good idea.
wise.
Or do you want to
Why
rest
don't
first?
you earned that. Go, you search the room.
You earned that.
I take the pseudo dragon out so it doesn't
Yeah.
have to see them looting its master's body.
Sure. Inside of the lizard folk quarters, there is a silver jug that contains really nice wine. It's an unopened jug. You've seen this bottle around town, and you would estimate that this bottle is worth about 25 gold pieces. There's also a small locked chest under one of the hammocks.
I have a million keys I can try.
I want to check the chest for lizard traps.
Please do. Give me an investigation check.
Yeah. Wait. Oh.
See what you
Okay.
get. 9. Oh yeah, it's totally not trapped.
It's fine. Let
Yep.
me just open this.
You open it. You gotta pick the lock. It is locked.
All right. Well, let me just.
Well, one of the lizard folks has a key. You can use one of the lizard folks' keys.
I will use the lizard folk key.
A small poison dart shoots out. And,
okay. Does it roll max damage?
You take 1 piercing damage, and we'll see how
One.
much poison damage.
Well, poison damage.
3 minimum poison damage. So 4 damage
3.
total.
Oh, good. Good. I don't immediately die.
You don't.
I just cough and pretend like I don't get hit
Okay.
or anything. Just. Let's see. What's in this?
You open this, and there's another 10 electrum ingots worth 100 EP each. You would assume these ingots are the final part of payment, or at least another part of payment, to be over on the completion of delivery. So it seems that both parts of payment were on the ship, but some were being held by the lizard folk.
Now they're held by me.
It's true. So you guys
There's
have
some more ingots in here.
so a nice bottle of wine and some ingots. All the rest is very, like, scrappy bits of lizard folk clothing. Nothing of value, really.
Who's keeping track of our loot? Nobody?
I was gonna say if you found it and you want to, we can distribute it later. If you
Oh, I already have 10 electrum bars.
Yes, from the first half of the payment. This would be the second half that you guys
So,
found.
alright, so just add another 10.
10.
All right.
Just add another 10.
I'm just carrying around
They're
20
worth
electrum
100
bars.
electrum each.
I love electrum.
Right?
Electrum's the greatest.
It's the best. Everybody loves it.
Maybe we can keep it for a bribe or something.
Yeah, have a bar, Sonny.
You know what this is? Electro.
Electro. Bet you haven't seen such a shiny metal.
I mean, all those election bars is worth 1,000 gold if you put them all together. It's not bad.
No, it ain't.
All right, and then
That could
you
get
guys
us-
take a
That
short
could get us a
rest.
step closer to fixing it. But yes,
Would get a good
Yeah.
step closer to fixing the house.
Yeah.
y'all want a short rest?
but-
I think we should short rest. Like everything's gone.
Everything is gone.
I mean, I definitely think we should focus on improving the basement.
Okay, so
Fix the whole house.
The house has to have a good foundation.
yes.
Look, the
Yeah.
foundation does need a little work. You guys can. It's part of the 5,000 gold pieces to fix the
I was
whole
gonna
thing.
say if you want to use it for that, that's up to you and Polly.
All right, so you short rest. It's probably like 3 a.m. now. So you guys got out here pretty late. Wee hours of the morning. And you have one unexplored room, and the bilge. If you wanted to go into the bilge, usually the bilge is just water and rats, but you never know.
I think it is important to look under there.
Okay. Do you go to the last
How
room?
bad are we leaking down here?
The other room to be explored seems that Gothos is interested in it is on the upper deck, or the main deck, rather. In this room, this seems to be one of the two master cabins. The other one was the captain's. The furnishings and fittings are of good quality, and it's quite tidy. There's a single bunk made up with linen. There's a polished wood table in the center of the room, bolted to the deck. On the table is a silver bowl containing an assortment of fruit, a silver carafe half full of a light red liquid, and a silver goblet. There are also 2 upright wooden chairs and a padded leather chair next to the table. On the deck towards the stern is a wooden brass-bound chest, and beside it is a pair of highly polished black leather boots. And also, for hanging from the ceiling is an unlit hooded lantern.
I'll go over to the chest and see if it's locked.
It does seem... Let's see, it is not locked.
Huh, I'll open it.
Alright, can you make me a constitution saving throw, please?
Sure.
Man, there's traps all over this damn boat.
It's like pirates like to keep their stuff secure. Or something.
14.
14 is enough. There's like a green, noxious cloud that kind of... Actually, no, it's purple. Pinkish purple. Wafts
Pink
out.
purple, okay.
A pinkish cloud wafts out. And, it smells like lavender, like really sleepy-timey, like a sleeping gas, but you, manage to stay upright and not knock yourself out. Inside of the chest is items of clothing, a leather purse containing 50 gold pieces,
Okay.
a scroll of Gust of Wind, and a spell book. You're guessing this was
spell book.
the pirate mages, the pirate wizard's cabin.
Okay.
What did you find?
I found a book.
Anything
you
about the goings on in this ship?
No. I found a scroll too. Do you like scrolls?
I can. Depends if I can read them.
I hand it to you.
Can I read it?
You should be able to read this one. Yeah, I think Artificers can use Gust of Wind. So yeah, you can read it. Gust of Wind.
Ah, yes. This should create a gust of wind.
Oh, nice.
This is what knocked
Very
Polly
useful
overboard.
for blowing away poisonous clouds.
That too.
Or for stealing a sailing ship in an emergency.
Gust of Wind is top tier spells for sailors and pirates.
And for people in Baldur's Gate that don't like Cloud Kill.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of what I was thinking about. But yeah, the sailing's good too. Yes, we're going to need that because we're all professional sailors, right?
Will be once you go through Ty's Sailors Boot Camp.
Oh,
Teach y'all how to be
boy.
a sailor. First, though, you gotta adopt the accent, man. That's step one.
Oh no. No.
Step two, you gotta read the ocean. Waves are like our life. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. I'm gonna stop there while
I think I want to be on land.
I think it's time to head back. Yeah.
I'm a landlubber now.
A landlubber now.
Ty officially scares Morgul from being on the ship for forever.
Ty, are you able to sail the ship back to port?
I feel like Ty has been making periodic checks of the ship, and I'm assuming he would assume that yes, it is capable.
It is capable of sailing. You guys it didn't catch completely on fire during
Only
any of those
partly.
spells. Only partly,
Okay.
and you guys put it out pretty quick, so there's no.
Well,
There's only minor damages basically to the ship.
For the sake of montage movement stuff, Ty will do some rudimentary guidance for what he needs people to do. Not bossing around, just saying, "Hey, I need y'all to help with this." So, make sure anchor's up, get the sails adjusted, and he'll take care of the steerage of the ship and get it towards land if that's possible.
Okay,
We'll
so
we'll
we're
tow the
gonna
dinghy with
need
us.
some rolls to get it to land because only Ty, I believe, is proficient with water vehicles.
Yeah.
All y'all
What
better
about
listen to Ty's guidance.
Oceanus?
Captain
Oceanus will be able to help. He can fill one
Okay.
of the roles. So,
Oceanus baller man.
to get this ship back to Saltmarsh, you're gonna need someone to steer the ship. You probably want that to be
Ty.
Ty.
Ty's got the steering.
You're
Yeah,
also going
yeah.
to need some people to deal with sails and rigging as per Ty's instructions. Those are probably going to be athletics checks or acrobatics, depending on your
Who
pick.
here looks the most dexterous?
Well, strong or dexterous people on that.
Very strong.
Kind of strong.
I was gonna say, Gothos
And you're
has been the
gonna
Ty
want to
before on
look
the
out
sea.
because it's very foggy.
I'm okay at looking out.
You're gonna want someone good with perception.
Should we just sleep until the morning when it's not
It will
foggy
be
night?
easier to do in the daylight.
Oh, we could do
That's a
that.
good idea.
Okay, yes.
That's
let's
how
do that.
West sailors do it.
Yeah.
Good
Good
old
sailors.
sailors. All right.
Morgor, that's how many of my friends have wrecked on the shore. My
Says,
dear friend.
says the guy who let 3 lizards kick his ass.
Whatever.
So mean. So mean.
No. No
Morgor,
matter how,
don't
you know what?
take that to
No matter
heart,
how
Morgor.
big you get, you'll still be a dwarf.
Oh,
Which is
God.
better than you. You're welcome.
All right, you two. Knock it off. Get some sleep.
We're just literally like hand fighting at this point, pushing each other.
Ty gonna have to grab you guys by your ears and be like, "All right, you
Fortunately,
the one."
The ship is at anchor, and there's lots of hammocks, so you can bunk on down. The question is, do you leave these bodies on board the ship? Do you just, where are they at? Do you line them all up? Do you throw some overboard? What do you do about all
we
the
need to
bodies?
bring them back as proof that we killed them. What do you guys think?
Okay.
Like,
Well,
to the
I ha-
town.
I have the captain's face,
You
so
do have the captain's
Well, we do
face.
need that, but do you think that they would want us to bring any other proof back? I mean, we have the ship, we have the
Okay.
captain's face. What else?
I'm just saying, if we leave the bodies in the water, we don't want to be near that area.
right,
We don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck we're gonna attract.
right. I
Let's-
say we just leave them.
Are you
and
sure?
then the
Let's
town-
let's
the-
line them up
the
on
just
deck
town-
and
stack
cover
it.
them.
Stack them up.
Let
Yeah,
put
let's
pieces
underneath
of
the
sailcloth
spare
over it.
sail.
them.
Yeah.
We'll stack them up and cover them. Tie a cover
Okay.
down on them. Ty will tie a cover.
All right. You'll probably cover it on the probably on the main deck.
Yeah, main
Yeah.
deck.
A bunch of bodies up on the main deck for you
Um,
guys. Woo.
I would like to think Ty would have some understanding of the ocean-going creatures. If there
Mhm.
be anything that could be considered to be lured to climb up the side of the ship while we rest that we have to be aware of in these waters?
In these waters, give me a nature check.
Just a
Or
whole
history?
bunch of
Nature or history?
mermaid necromancers.
Rolled a 14 for a nature
Necromaids.
check.
Necromaid.
Well, the marrow aren't particularly. They're not a ton of marrow around here.
Okay.
Kuantoan, could be. There are some caves nearby. Less likely. There are. Hold on. Let me get over here, Adventure
Get
Book.
over here.
Get over here. I have way too much fun with random lines from that video game. Looking for the name. There is a Coalinth. Coalinth's and Soggin. Sawin, rather.
Swagan?
Swaggin? Yeah, Swaggin. Guess that. Things are spelled weird.
I think that's how they say it in Baldur's Gate.
That's probably it then, the Suwagan. The Suwagan could be a problem.
Okay. Then if it's a could
or the
maybe,
Coalins. I mean, they're pretty mobile. They're not known to hole up in a place somewhere, so there's always a slight passing chance. But
could or maybe we should have somebody on watch while
keeping
we
watches,
sleep.
yeah.
Yeah, we should rotate it. So
Agreed.
I was hopeful that everybody could get some full sleep, but we'll have to rotate.
Probably for the best. Oceanus will offer to do a watch because he has not had much to do besides sleep.
What do your elf eyes see, Oceanus?
His help I see a lot. He is actually pretty decent at perception. You guys.
Cool. Can we give him a proper weapon, not just a crossbow?
Sure.
Melee something off one of the dead bodies.
Sure. Give him
whatever he's proficient with,
His preferred is a trident, with his secondary being a light crossbow.
He's not having my trident.
No, he'll pick up a cutlass as like a meanwhile thing.
Okay.
But he'll favor the light crossbow he's already picked up.
Cool. Okay. Sweet.
And he'll take whatever watch you guys don't want, and he rolls pretty well. Who are the other 2 watches? Just need.
I'll take
I'll
one.
take one. Can you roll a perception check, Ty?
Me and Bims
excuse
will
me.
take a watch.
Okay.
Oh god, I rolled a 5. Oh no.
Love that.
Oh, I didn't do much better. I rolled a 9.
Bims will roll.
Get him, Bims.
Oh, Bims also rolled a natural one, so
Oh.
yeah, no, you guys see
Oh.
nothing.
Why are we
Bims is
sucking
too
so bad?
sad to
Aw.
perceive properly.
Oh, man.
Very snuggled up with Polly. But you all get some rest, and the night passes uneventfully.
As far as we know.
As far as you know, everything's
As
fine.
far as you know.
As far as you know, everything's great. And you see
All
the
the
fog.
bodies still there?
Yes, they are.
Good.
All the ones that hadn't already gotten thrown off into the water, which is about half of them, honestly. Yeah, you guys get a good restful sleep, and before you know it, the sun is rising, and it zaps all the fog that had rolled in, and it's a much clearer day. A little hazy, but
Alright.
a lot more light, easier to see. Your
Guess
checks
we
will be
can-
easier getting the ship to
We
port.
can do, the wuss sailing.
All right. All right. Who do you want on? We need a lookout, someone on the rigging, and someone on steering. Putting Ty on
Ty
steering.
steering.
Yep. So good perception and good athletics,
Both
or
those, would you be strong enough
acrobatics.
for rigging?
I think so.
okay.
Who's got better perception than Polly, Morgor, or Oceanus?
Oceanus has a +3.
I only have a +2.
+3.
Morgor, would you like to be on lookout?
Well, I think because I thought we said Oceanus was going to help with, because he actually has the navigating skill.
Yeah.
Or water
Oh.
vehicles.
He does have
Okay.
water vehicles skill.
So then
yes.
if Morgor could do perception, then...
I mean, I think.
And I'll assist with perception.
I think.
Okay, yes, because you guys can assist. So Polly will help Morgor on lookout, and then Oceanus will help Ty on steering and navigation. Gothos, let's have you roll first. Let's get that rigging
Okay.
rigged. Give me an athletics
Alright.
check.
Can I rage so I don't have to climb as high?
You can rage, but this is kind of for like the rigging for the whole trip. So it's kind of
Oh,
like
okay.
a
All
group,
right. Well,
a group check. Yeah.
all right. Well, I'll just roll athletics.
I
Okay.
have to be angry for a long time.
Pretty angry. Yeah.
18.
Wonderful. That is a pass. Morgor, you can roll an advantaged perception check.
All right.
And nat 20. That is, you are good.
Nice.
And Ty, you can make me an advantaged water vehicles roll.
I see ocean out there.
You can use wisdom or dexterity for this one.
Beware, there's much water ahead of us.
It'd just be a wisdom check or a dex check.
With proficiency, yes.
Oop. Now let me roll again. Boy, the game really hates Ty right now. Good God, dude. Best roll was a 10.
Was a 10, which,
I'm rolling terribly.
you know, it's not your finest work, Ty. You're glad Oceanus was here to help you because you're not super familiar with, you're familiar with the little schooners in these waters from visiting Orion, but not a bigger ship like this.
Mm-hmm.
However, your lookout and your rigging person are doing a bang-up job, and it makes your job a
job,
lot
everybody.
easier.
Unless you turn, you're gonna hit a sandbar.
Yeah, she's like oversteer.
Let me help with the sails.
Basically, yeah, you needed a certain number of
so big.
successes to reduce the
Morgor,
DC.
he's not turning. He's not turning.
Yeah. So because you guys succeeded, his DC was 10.
Nice.
Would have been higher at night, and it would have been higher if y'all hadn't succeeded as well. So, good job, guys. And you pull the Sea Ghost into harbor, and as you do see, before you go, Giorgio offers to sail to Saltmarsh first in the little dinghy to give them heads up so they know it's not a pirate attacking or coming into.
Attack the ship.
That'd be great.
Probably wise. That's a really good idea.
I say we just roll in looking like a pirate ship.
Can we also signal to the other
Yes.
guy in my house?
Yes.
I hoist the black flag.
He can go back. He can go back to Saltmarsh.
Yeah, so because you had a heads up, there's not a contingent of guards waiting for you at the port. Instead, it is your familiar Deputy Sancha, and Giorgio and the other guard you had there waiting for us. They both look pretty tired, but they're one of them's holding like a little mug of coffee. It's Giorgio. Giorgio's holding a little.
Good job, Giorgio.
She goes, "Oh, you're back. That's so good. That's wonderful to hear. So it seems like it was a success. Yes?
Yes.
Wonderful. Oh, the council's gonna be so pleased. We're gonna do a count of all the stolen goods that are aboard this ship, the Sea Ghost. The council's actually about to go into meeting since it's about 10 a.m. If you wanted to go, I'm sure they have your reward ready for you. They could distribute it, and you could go over any a report of what happened if you'd like. I understand though completely if you need to rest and get cleaned up first. Though I just, you look pretty good for handling the whole group of ships.
Yeah, we'll be just fine. I'm like dragging a chest of electrum bars with me.
Great. Okay, she's got like a clipboard and she'll like go onto the ship and she'll like take a look at all the goods. And you were going to get a reward for, the goods that were on the ship. Like I'm about to sneeze, but I'm sure it's fine. Do you go to the council or do you like go get cleaned up and stuff first?
Probably the council first, just to get it over with,
Yeah.
since they're
Yeah.
already meeting.
I think it's best to get a reward
we
covered in
slept.
blood.
Covered in blood.
It
Yeah.
does bring home
Yeah.
the fact that
It
we
really
had to kill a
does.
lot of
Look,
things.
look at what we had to do. Look at me. All right.
Yeah. It hammers home.
Most of this is even mine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get into the council and you see the same 4 people that had sent you out on this mission, and Like, welcome back! It's so wonderful to see young adventurers. Oh, it looks like it was quite the ordeal. Are you all alright? And that's the more posh guy who likes to hold little festivals for town. Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
Oh, good.
No casualties on our side.
Wonderful. And, you see basically, she's not the mayor, but she's kind of the mayor. Ida, she's like, so, how did it go? Please tell us everything about it. Well, or at least the condensed version.
So, we signaled them. They responded. They weighed anchor. We took the dinghy and attacked and essentially took them out very quickly.
I will pull
Excellent.
out her face.
Oh.
Yeah, get that shock value.
Yes. And the rest of their bodies are on the ship as well. They have all been taken care of. It does appear that they were smuggling weapons to the lizard folk.
Really? That's unusual.
Yes. Yes, I'm not quite sure why. There was no, explanation as to why. It was just an agreement, and there's some and
I would have grabbed all those documents and
Yeah.
maps and stuff and showed them everything, and just relayed all of that information to them.
We did also rescue a prisoner of theirs. This is
Goodness.
Oceanus. He speaks Elvish and Primordial, and he's from the sunk. Is there a name for the sunken cities? Is there?
He's from one of the elf tribes of the area. Let me find where he was. From the Manon tribe. It's it's a undersea settlement about 20 miles southeast of Saltmarsh.
Okay. He is from the Manon tribes, and he was sent because they have been noticing some strange activity from the lizard folk in the area, and as well as the pirates and such.
And Polly will go on and tell them essentially everything.
Yeah, they will go. Well, we've got Deputy Sancha on tasking the inventory. We've received a list of missing and stolen goods, so if it all checks out, you should be getting 500 gold for the reimbursement for the stolen merchandise. Basically, what would have been the insurance payout. And it stayed missing. Let's see. And we are able to determine that once Sancho makes a report. But here is 400 gold for you right now. And he summons, and a servant will come in with a small chest. And it has 400 gold. So basically 100 gold per person.
Per person. Nice.
Thank you. Much appreciated, and glad
What
to
about
be
the
of service.
sea ghost itself? Is that something you are interested in keeping for yourselves, or would you like to us to deal with it?
Salvage rights, yeah.
I don't think we've discussed that quite yet.
Understandable.
If we could have a rain check on that question.
Certainly. Perhaps we notify you if all the stolen goods are indeed there, and for your payment then. Should be a day or two.
Yes, that would be perfect.
All right. We'll send Sancha.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping Saltmarsh.
Of course.
Mark some pirates down, and you see them pull out like a board, and it's got like a lot of like little pictures, sketches of pirates' faces, and you see them like go over, and you see like a big red X put through Captain Snake Eyes. Basically like a wanted board for different pirates of the region, and there's just one.
I leave
Got
her face on the
Yep.
table. I don't
Nail
take
it
it
to
with
the
us
board.
as we leave.
All right, and so you leave. And you leave with 100 gold pieces richer for each of you.
Not too bad for killing some lizard folks and, boarding a ship.
No, and maybe 500 more if all the goods are there, which, spoilers, they are. It's because you guys didn't take any of them. You only took the electrum bars that were the lizard folks' payment. They don't need that anymore.
Well, I think I did drink a little bit of the whiskey, but,
That's okay. There's probably one that was open. If I'll get the other casks, so. There's a lot of
There's
casks.
most. There's most.
All right. So, are you guys going to keep the Sea Ghost and keep it named the Sea Ghost or rename it?
Holly has no
I-
interest in the boat, but she will leave that up to you guys.
Morgor, I think, wants it. Ty would like to keep it.
We need a boat.
Upgrade your houseboat.
We fit it at the dock. I think it can fit at our dock, right? At the house.
It
at the
can't
house?
fit at the house dock. The water's a
gonna
little too
have to
shallow.
Build a dock
Now,
and edge the
That's part of the
water.
reason they had the little jolly
okay.
boat, so that way you could go to and from the big boat from the house, because it had great caves for storing stuff.
You know, I mean, you know,
It will
park
fit
it
at
out.
the Saltmarsh boat docks, which you could pay, docking fee to keep it
You could
there.
just anchor it
I mean,
offshore.
a
though.
boat
Or
of that
anchor it,
size could
yeah.
easily cover repairs for your house.
Of the house.
Yeah, I mean, brand
Cover a
new,
good
those things
chunk.
are worth a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Used, whatever shape, it should be a decent amount to at least, get a lot done.
But
Can we
Trent,
sell it though?
I mean,
It's kind of
Because
a
you could have
you
a
could
ship.
if you held on to it for a while, you could probably sell it. Right now, it's a would you like a boat to keep helping us do stuff in the area, or are we
Yeah.
keeping the boat to do stuff in the area?
We're
kind of a
keeping
thing.
we're keeping the boat. They're not keeping it.
Okay,
I
okay.
want the boat.
you guys are keeping the boat.
Okay. Now I know exactly what I'm going to do in my off time.
You want the boat and you want the basement.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fair. Hey,
What?
happens.
It's a nice basement.
Do you keep it named the Sea Ghost, or do you want to get back to me on that one?
Probably get back to you on
Let's
that
just
one.
yes, we can leave it for now. I mean,
Bloody Celeste.
No.
Celeste. That could be a fun one.
The boat name we'll leave up in the air for now.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave that up in the air.
But they will allow you to keep the boat, rename it, and waive docking fees, so long as you are available to use that boat to work if they have jobs that need doing.
Okay. I think that's fair.
Now, to use the boat more effectively, you guys can do crew training to do more specialized things on the boats, which you could do during your downtime if you want.
That's good.
If there's nothing else you specifically want to do after, saving Oceanus and getting the Sea Ghost, ? We'll move into some downtime stuff.
All right.
I think it's good for Polly. I don't think she has
That's
anything
it.
else she wants to go
No, that's good.
do.
Oceanus is going to return to his tribe, but let you guys know he's going to give you like a little piece of paper that he says you can use to contact him. If you write a message on that paper, he will receive it and come.
That's good. So he
meet up with
doesn't.
you guys.
Cool.
He's
Doesn't want to be
grateful.
my roommate. Oh.
If you offer, you can give me a persuasion check to see if he wants to be your roommate.
He doesn't have a roommate with me.
Look,
You
you
can-
didn't give him enough bro talk, all right? I mean,
Gotta
feel
talk.
connected.
Gotta talk the talk of my people, man.
I mean, you can make me a persuasion check. I mean, basically you have to ask him to be your roommate.
Would you
At
like to
advantage
be?
if you use the talk for people, yeah.
Yeah,
would
it helps
you
if
like
they
to
know
be
you want to be
my
roommates.
Bro, my live-in bro. Okay, I'll try.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, he'll stay for a
Now
little while.
you roll high.
Yeah.
No, I roll high.
He
Yeah,
will
Dyson's
agree.
Like, yeah.
He wants to visit his tribe for like a couple weeks just to let them know what happened, that he's not dead. But he'll come back and be your roommate. Yeah.
Oh, bro, it's so great. Yeah, you should come stay with us. That's what you guys hear. But in his head, he's like, oh, I would like to cordially invite you to stay with me at my houseboat on the docks of the city.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he'll be your roommate. He'll roommate with you for a bit. He's pretty grateful that you guys saved him, so he will be essentially like a lackey for your next mission, should you choose to accept him.
Nice.
Cool.
I think we're gonna need lots of lacking.
Relax.
He'll be a group member.
While we make our fleet.
So,
Commodore Wave.
Is that what we're doing? Oh, I mean, I'm cool with making a fleet.
Be fine with that.
Let's do it.
You guys could. So,
An armada.
downtime activities. These are things you can do with your downtime. For this, before this council summons you again for your next job, you are going to have a whole month to do stuff.
Ooh, that's
Let's
a
see.
lot of downtime.
It's 4 weeks,
A
4
long
weeks of
time.
downtime. So,
Alright.
you can do some smaller things that only take a week long. You could do some carousing. You could craft some mundane items. You could also do alchemy, so some potion brewing. You could, it's not enough time to craft a magic item, but you could start crafting a magic item if you want to.
Yeah.
You could go gambling. You could do some research. You could do some training to learn a proficiency in a skill, tool set, or language, or you could just do honest work for honest pay, or should you all choose to accept it as a group, you could go on a side quest, a side mission. So
Okay, that's
you have to decide if you
I was gonna say the
basically
side
want to
quest.
do
Quest.
a side quest as a
Side
group,
quest.
or if you want to do some solo training stuff.
Look,
I was gonna be doing work, but side
Look,
quest sounds
I don't
fun.
Well,
know, I-
also
I
you
mean-
could learn how to use the boat you guys have now. If
But
you
yeah,
wanted
you
to train.
see,
Yeah.
the thing is,
Mhm.
I had a little something I needed to do.
Yeah,
Just a little something.
a little
Okay.
something. Mm-hmm.
I need to paint the boat red.
What are you using as paint, Morgor?
Wherever I can find red.
He's like,
Oh,
blood.
It keeps drying to brown. Like it's just
I need more red.
it's gonna be known
You're
as
turning-
the
you're
shark
gonna turn
bait,
into-
the boat that just reeks blood.
No, he's turning into a reaver from Firefly.
Really?
All over the ships.
So we'll wait for Nugget to come back, but yeah, basically you can go on a group quest. Let me give you an example
Can
of some.
my alchemy jug make paint?
Oh,
Oh,
why not? Like seriously,
That's-
why not?
yeah, you could do like an oil-based paint because you can make oil. So you could.
Alright.
I'll allow it. I'll allow an oil paint, an oil-based
Alright.
paint. Yeah.
Sure, I'll make an oil paint and paint up the ship.
You probably have to
Aren't
like
oil-based
use
paint's more water soluble.
less water soluble.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
They just take longer to dry.
They take
This-
longer to
look,
dry.
Dude, and they get
It's gonna make the
messy.
boat float better.
It's gonna make the boat float better. I love this. All right,
Look.
let me go to our.
And it's also gonna make it go faster because it's red.
No, it just means we're gonna get more
You need the
tickets,
flames
man.
on the side for that. You need
Maritime
right-
Patrol's gonna pull us over all the time.
Also,
We just gotta outrun them. We're so fast.
you guys can each
So
add
fast.
125 gold pieces. Because you,
Another?
well, you got the 100 gold pieces from the council.
Yeah.
They did confirm all the stolen goods were there, and they have been returned. So during your downtime, you get another 125.
Oh, okay.
Another 125. Wow.
Yeah, so you get 225 total from this mission.
Nice.
Heck
It's like
yeah.
it's like there's lots of downtime to spend money and do things and fix up stuff and shenanigans. Yeah. All
Okay.
Thank goodness I,
will-
found that 50
I will
gold in the box.
I will also start to put the money towards fixing the basement.
Okay.
I basically dumped the electrum bars on.
You'll dump the electrum into fixing the basement of the house.
So
Sure.
1,000 gold.
I
Heck
will. I'll make note of that.
yeah. Okay, so I'm making note 2.
To fix
So
house.
we have 1,100 paid.
Yep. It's getting there. It's starting to look a lot better.
Yeah. Oh man, this is my dream basement.
Yeah, basically. The bottom fifth of the house.
The
is
roof
done.
is good. The basement is good now.
You've got now. It's just the
Congratulations.
sandwich. You gotta get all the stuff in between.
Ugh.
That foundation, solid. No risk of cave-ins. You guys are good.
I'm like playing video games down there.
All right. So.
Got a
You can
theater
go.
down there. That's-
All right. So, Nug, I'm not sure if you heard all that what was going on. You did get the. You did. Okay. So,
Yeah, I heard.
side quest or training.
So I did want to do some stuff with BIMs,
Sure.
just essentially to make it mine. Make him
Yes.
mine.
Yes. He will bond to you.
Cool. And then I was just gonna do house stuff. So can I? Am I able to do both house stuff and?
If you want, you can
A
do
side quest?
you can do a smaller side quest, and weeks of training and other downtime stuff. So you could do like a 4-week side quest, which is a lot, because you got basically 4 little sections to do something. But a side quest usually takes about 2 of those because there's travel involved sometimes. We could do a short side quest.
Are you guys okay?
And then 3 weeks of training or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
I don't have to paint the boat if you guys want to do a side quest.
Ty's work he'll have to do eventually, but it doesn't have to be right now. So.
Okay, because this
I
will
don't
be
care.
before you go in. So we'll do that. We'll do the side we'll have like a little 1-week side quest. We'll do that next session, and we'll do all the other downtime stuff in this session. So you've got three blocks, basically 3 chunks of whatever you want to do. If you want to work on house stuff, if you want to work on leveling up a skill, if you want to learn how to do the boat stuff.
I think that's going to be important.
I'll say there's a lot of side quests that involve going on a boat somewhere. Not this first one because it's just a short little one. That'll be local, but a lot of go do a thing. Fun little side quests.
I think
So-
having the boat's going to be nice.
It'll be definitely opens up opportunities for things. So, Polly, we'll start with you. What did you want to do in your 3 weeks of downtime before you do a little side quest pops up?
I want to put 200 gold towards the house.
Okay, Morgor put all the electrum towards the house, so now you're at 1,300 paid towards the house now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's getting better. Getting nice.
It's getting nice. Good. Do I get my talisman?
You do. That night when you go home, that first day you get home, there's a locket just laying out on your little nightstand.
Little
Next to the bed.
nightstand.
You've never seen this locket
Okay.
before, but it feels familiar in a weird way.
Familiar.
Mhm.
Okay. I'll pick it up. It's essentially it's just like a little silver oval with a sapphire gem in the middle on a silver chain. Priya?
Yeah.
Did you put this on my nightstand?
Nope.
Do you know where it came from?
Nope.
All right, darling. Thank you.
Yeah. Can I play with? She points at Bims, a pseudo dragon.
If Bims is okay with it, then yes, you may.
And Bims will hop down. Bims is like a shoulder pseudo dragon, likes to hang
Yeah.
out there.
Hang out, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll play with Priya.
With Priya. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Then I'll put on the necklace then. And I don't think I have to technically attune to it,
I don't
right?
think you do.
just
It's just it's because
a
it's your
thing?
talisman. Yeah. Just your thing.
Where is it? Oh yeah, okay. Just says when the wearer of your talisman fails an ability check, they can add a d4, yada yada yada. Yeah, doesn't say anything about needing to attune. So then I'll just put it on.
Love it. Yep. Just whoop.
Sweet.
And you notice that it kind of the vibes match your little lamp. New lamp.
A little compact
Mm-hmm.
that looks like this.
Yeah, the little detailed scroll work that's on it is reminiscent of.
Okay. After that first night, Polly will do some house stuff for a week
Okay.
and
Yep,
put
yep,
in that 200, and then that's 1 week.
You have 2
Second week,
weeks. Yep.
I guess I'll do some boat training.
Yeah. Ty can train you in boat stuff, or you can have Oceanus teach you some stuff.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
both.
Or
Both.
Yeah.
Yes.
Both is good.
So, for the ship, there are typically 4 positions on the boat that can often do things, special things. Let's say, where is that thing I needed? Officers and crew. You have the captain, the first mate, the bosun, and the quartermaster. Raise morale is something that the first mate often does. It can be granted, basically, the first mate can do a charisma check to, persuasion check to boost the crew's morale, because you can hire a whole crew for this, which you probably should do for little things like that. There's always sailors looking for part-time pickup work at the
I said
docks.
we should have kept a lizardman.
The quartermaster typically navigates, which would be a wisdom survival check skill. Repair is something that the bosun often does, which would be carpenter's tools. And the captain, if the weather restricts visibility, can have the ship kind of go into stealth mode, which is a thing that can happen. But all of you probably should have some proficiency in water vehicles, because you can use your water vehicles check for a lot of these as a substitute.
Yeah.
So you can do some training. It does take a certain amount of time to gain full proficiency in a skill. So we're going to say for tool proficiencies, it's less time than other skill proficiencies, because it's a lot easier to learn a set of tools than it is to, like, learn how to do acrobatics or stealth, because it's a little more narrow focused. So we'll say it takes 4 weeks to do a full boat training, and you can do this training even with fixing up the house and stuff, because you're paying people to do that. So you can get 3, each of you can get 3 weeks of boat training, which means you only need 1 more week to have proficiency in water vehicles. So if you wanted to do lots of training at the docks with Ty, you may most certainly do that.
Ty become master shipman for all the training?
Since you are teaching everybody else, I would like you, you have a chance, because you're teaching so many people, possibly, to get expertise in the tool set.
Yeah.
But you do have to make a check for that.
Okay, let's try it.
Okay.
Rolls have not been with me lately, but I'll try it.
All right, so we'll get around to you. We could do you next if you'd like.
Sure.
Polly did, and you guys can put 1 week for a short side quest. All right,
Yep.
Ty, you're gonna be training Polly for 3 weeks. Is there anything else you wanted to do? You could do some of this other stuff, like
I said, he wanted to go ahead.
You could do some side things you could do while you're training would be you could do some carousing. You could do some light research or some light crafting. Like you would.
I was thinking he
craft
wanted to
store.
fix up his houseboat to sell it.
Yeah, you could fix up your houseboat some.
Yeah.
'Cause
I think
it's on the
that's all he'd
docks, so
wanna
it'd be
do.
a little easier to
Yeah.
do it.
That's what he wants to use some of his money for, is fixing it up, repairing it. It's probably a disheveled shack, let's be honest.
Okay,
so.
I'll get the numbers to you on that, but roll me a
Ouch.
water vehicles check with wisdom. So you're trying to impart that wisdom to your
Wisdom
fellow.
check. Okay.
I do have a quick question.
Yes.
While doing the training,
Mhm.
the water vehicles training, can I also do training for like that first mate position?
Yes, you could do. You could
Okay.
definitely specify, be like, "Hey, I want to take the role of first mate. Can you teach me that more specifically?" Yeah.
I'd like
It's
to do
basically
that,
you can pick roles, and you can change up
Okay.
who's what. But water vehicles is something you're gonna want to have.
Is the main one. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, thank you.
Just
That makes it
bear with-
easier to swap roles. Yeah.
Baratai and his crappy rolls. It's a 12.
You do not get expertise, unfortunately.
Yep. I knew it.
But you teach
It's
a lot
okay.
of people, and you're gonna be able
Yeah.
to fix up your houseboat. I'll get you the numbers to that later. I'm sure you got enough money from this quest to do that and sell it. So,
couple hundred.
Gothos, do you want to go? What do you want to do for your 3 weeks of downtime?
He's got nothing to do. He's just gonna work.
You're just gonna work? Okay.
He's just working. There's
Just-
I mean, honestly, that's why he was excited about the a chance at doing a
Side
side
quest?
quest because there's literally nothing he wants to do.
You'll still get a little side quest. You're doing honest work for honest pay. All right. So you're gonna be doing your rune crafting,
I guess.
or you could do other jobs. There's always people who need like labor on the docks. There's,
Nah, he'll probably just do his room crafting because that's kind of what he does.
Can you make me your rune crafting check?
Sure. I don't know that I actually have a check for that.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll come up with that then.
It's a jeweler's tools, I
Yes,
guess.
jeweler's tools. Yeah, roll me a jeweler's tools check.
Okay.
with-
What would you like me to
What would you
use
feel
as a?
which you would use to craft your runes?
You know, I guess he uses strength because he's crafting. You know, he's crafting in stone for the
that
most
makes
part.
sense. Yeah,
So
and you have to like not do too hard or too gentle. You got to have the right
Mhm.
amount of pressure. That makes sense to me. Sure.
Okay. So I'm just gonna roll a d20 and I'll add my strength and proficiency.
Sure.
So that would be proficiency makes it a 14, 18.
18. All right, you are going to gain. Let me math this out. For 3 weeks worth of work. Oh, help if I could type in numbers correct. You're gonna make 42 gold.
Okay.
for
3
doing
weeks
your
of
rune
work.
crafting. It's not bad for 3 weeks of work. Can I also have you roll me a D100 and just let me know if you get below a 10?
Of course. I tried 31.
Okay, no, you're good. No, you don't have any work complications occur.
Oh, good.
Oh, there you go. All right, and Morgor.
All right. So, first, I want to paint the ship red. All right?
Okay, yes. That just takes
Uh,
time. Yeah, you can paint the ship red.
Second,
That's 1 week.
I want to learn to bosun.
Okay, so that'll be some training with Ty. For sure. That we'll put 1 tick towards your water proficiency.
And since I can already gain the tool proficiency, technically, I am
Yes.
the worst know-it-all student.
I love
Right,
that.
I knew that
Oh,
already.
no.
I knew that already. All right.
That's why Ty's rolling low. He's losing his patience with him. He's like, no.
And then on the third week, I want to go see if I can buy a treasure map.
Sure, you want to see if you can go buy a treasure map. I love
Yep.
this.
I
So
wanna
you're gonna
search for treasure map.
buy an item. Can you make me... How are you going about looking for this treasure map? You talking to, reputable map people, less reputable map people? How are you going about this treasure hunt find?
Let's see. First, I'm gonna go to cartography stores.
Sure.
And then
They're not gonna have any treasure maps. They're gonna be like,
then I'm gonna
you don't want a map of the area. I got maps of the area, just...
Well, I want a map of the area, but one with an X on it.
Oh, we don't got that. Sorry. That'd be a little fraudulent. I don't know where any treasure is. It just,
Okay, well that's not gonna help me. All right. Well then I'm gonna go to
Mhm.
some seedy bar area.
I love it. Yes.
And look for some big bad pirate dudes.
I'm here for it. Can you roll me, what kind of a check would you like to roll for this?
Search for
Charisma
treasure
based.
maps.
Charisma based. So you use
Charisma based.
charisma based because you're talking to people about it. You do
I
persuasion.
can't use religion.
You know what? Yes, you can use religion if you'd like.
I'm looking for a holy map.
I would love it if you did that. You should definitely.
All right.
Yes,
I'm gonna
roll
do
me
that.
a religion check.
Here we go. I crit.
Oh, hold on. Give me 1 moment.
God, my rolls tonight are nuts.
Yeah. Religion check. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna find a holy treasure.
You sure are. Yeah. You meet up with a lady She's got a dark hood on. And this is like in a really seedy
dark
bar.
hood.
She's got a dark
Okay.
hood on,
Okay.
some like
I
mysterious
this.
robes, and
Alright.
she says, yeah. She knows exactly where some treasure is.
I love treasure.
She's like, and she'd be willing to give you the treasure map for free, but she just wants, as payment, just one thing out of the treasure. You can have all the rest.
Really?
Yes, she just wants
thing.
one dagger. Just one dagger.
One simple dagger.
She describes it to you,
I like daggers.
and you can keep all of the rest of the treasure. It's in a sunken ship offshore, and she's got a map with an X on it.
Man, that sounds like a deal to me.
And she hands you that map,
All right.
and she lets you know that she'll be here for you can ask for a price when you
All right.
when you find it.
All
Bring
right.
it back to her.
No problem.
She's
Oh,
very
no.
happy to have met your acquaintance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to meet her too. There you go. All right.
Not Bryce. This is bad.
That's fine.
Yeah.
She just wants a dagger. It's all right.
Yeah, she's like
Uh-huh.
she's like a pilgrim on a
Yeah.
she's on a pilgrimage, and she would
Yeah.
be
Oh, is
really
she?
appreciative if
Yeah.
you would just bring her this dagger. It
She's
would help her
she's
in her
like
holy
a holy
pilgrimage.
person.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a lost holy relic, and she's
Yeah.
looking for it. And you can keep all the rest of the treasure,
And
yeah.
we can keep all the rest of the
all the
treasure.
rest of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. I'm so happy. That's great. What a great day. So that was your third week. Yeah, wonderful. Well, that's everyone's downtime minus the little side quest, which we will happen in our next session. I'll have a fun little round town side quest for you guys. So, oh, and Morgor's got a treasure map. I need to write that down.
A religious treasure map.
Yeah, it was from a pilgrim. She was on a holy pilgrimage.
A holy pilgrimage.
Yep.
I just hope a guy with a mask ends up stealing it from you.
What?
We'll see.
No.
It'll be fine. Sure, it'll be great. Oh, anyways, thank you all so much for playing tonight. I'm excited for all this downtime to pay off. There's gonna be a lot of downtime in this campaign because this campaign's really weirdly paced and spaced out. So I said, why would I just say 3 months later when we could actually have things happen and get you guys more skills or items or who knows what. So, and treasure maps from Holy Pilgrimage. It's great. We're gonna go around. We're gonna say who we are, where we can find you, or whatever, and highlights from tonight's game. And we'll start in the same order. Polly, how was tonight for you?
Oh man, tonight was a blast. Glad to be back. I am Nugatosaurus. I'm playing Polycapsa, the Air Genasi Warlock, who got a new item from her patron,
Yeah.
allegedly.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. The favorite parts, highlights, I really liked the image of Polly and Ty and Oceanus just kind of standing back and just chilling while Morgor is fighting for his life and basically dying in another room. I thought that was hilarious. And then just the thought of all of us most of us on the docks taking orders from Ty and Morgor just being insufferable the entire time is just hilarious. I love it. Yeah, that's me. You can find me here on Mondays and Tuesdays. I play pretty much exclusively on Lindy's channel in Lindy's games. So yeah, that's me.
I love it. Thank you. Wonderful highlight, by the way. That was pretty great. Not for Morgor, though. Morgor, how was tonight for
No,
you?
I mean, I agreed. I was like, it was definitely not my favorite part, but definitely the highlight of me just being like, believe me, we'll go in there, we'll kill him, it'll be so easy, and then I just get ruined.
Yes.
It was pretty funny. Shoot. Yeah, I'm D20 Kudugra. You can find me playing here Mondays and Tuesdays, every other, anyways.
Wonderful. I love that. That's great moments. Gothos, how is tonight for you?
Oh, tonight was fun. Yeah, no, I had a great time. Deception check. I play Gothos. I had a wonderful time tonight watching Morgor get put down by the lizard folk. Just got an ongoing antagonistic relationship with my green skinned friend. Um, beautiful. It was funny. I felt bad for him because I was just really like you got all the sixes rolled against you, and then when you need to roll today, you rolled nothing but 20. So, I mean, the dice gods give and they take away. It's what they do. You can find me here on Mondays for Mondays in Exandria, the new batch when we every other week. So next Monday, if we're playing, we'll be here. And then every week here. And yeah, that's it so far. So thank you.
Thank you. And last but certainly not least, Ty. How was tonight for you?
It was good. I liked all the Morgor shenanigans too. He cracks me
Yeah.
up. And I feel like we made some great headway too on the house financially, and starting to put this big issue at rest. So
Yeah.
death thing and house thing. Feels like we're making progress until anarchy comes knocking our way. So we'll see what happens.
Sure, it'll be fine. Sure, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So thanks.
Wonderful. My highlights of tonight's game, I liked the debate. I'm like, but if we kill them while they're sleeping, it'll be even easier. And she's like, but they're defenseless, which makes it even easier. I just loved that, like the difficulty scale. And then it actually not being all that easy because they finally rolled above a 5 in perception with disadvantage. And I just can't believe I rolled max damage 4 damage rolls in a row. That's so many 6s. That is so unlikely to happen. And one of them being a crit, it was sleepy time for Morgor. What he got for all that easy talk, I guess, is what the dice were saying. But it's okay, because my second favorite part is I think, Polly, like, being friends with the pseudo-dragon. Little Bimsy, whatever, you can probably rename him if you want, but that's the name he came with. And also, I love asking players what skills they want to roll for a thing sometimes to see how they approach it, because sometimes they go, I want to look for a treasure map using religion. And, I'm not saying that this book already had some interesting encounters that I didn't have to adjust at all and went, well, that's convenient for me, involving maybe some religion and an item, holy item pilgrimage thing, which just made my life so much easier because I didn't have to weave that subplot in. It's just already right there. So thank you for that. That brings me and maybe a few NPCs and former player characters much joy. So yeah, you can find us here every other Monday and Tuesday. Next week it'll be Monday for Critical Role's Call of the Netherdeep with our Mondays in Exandria game, the new batch. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks with more Saltmarsh, where they get to go on a fun little side quest, and then maybe find out what their next main quest is going to be. I don't know. It depends on how long the side quest takes. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 5 hours. We don't know with this group. It's just, we don't know. And you can find me here tomorrow night as well for Mysteries at the End of the World. It's the second to last episode, so it's also a duo episode, so it's only half the cast, so check it out. It'll be lots of fun. And until next time, have fun and play games. Thank you.